Caught behind Venetian blinds, had to reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong.
Hello and welcome back. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Douglas.
I'm James. And I'm Alistair. And this is the Highland Hikers.
So we are now on day 3 of our Highland adventure and we've got quite a big walk in store for today. What are we doing, Alistair?
We are heading up Beinn Dearg and we've got a mighty long distance, fair amount of climbing to do, and hopefully the weather will be on our side today. We have no river fordings to do, which is a bit of a relief, so I'm happy about that. Hopefully no more injuries, so we'll see how my foot fares today.
Hopefully it'll be fine, and yeah, as you say, quite a long walk, 27 kilometres today and almost 1600 metres of ascent, but we do have a good path to walk along for most of it. We're in Inverleigh Forest. You might be able to see the sign behind us. So we've just started off at the car park here and we're heading up through this forestry track before we then climb up to do the circuit of the Four Munros.
Yeah, once you're up there, it should be, there's not much of descent and ascent to get between them really. They're all quite close together. We're hoping for some spectacular views. It definitely looked very, very prominent from the walk we did last week, because I can't remember the name. Well, I can remember the name, but I can't pronounce it. I'm Fochachach.
Yes.
But it looked amazing from there. So I'm hoping actually getting up it would get similar sort of views.
Digging deep since 99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go and burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may.
Well, that is us about 6 kilometres into the walk now, and we've had a really good walk up through the forestry track and then onto the stalker's path that we find ourselves on just now. You can see we've got a lovely view behind us into the quarry.
Just a bit. Yeah, but I hate them. Oh.
Alistair hates bees apparently. But yeah, no, it's been good up to this point and we're about to get to the part where we've got some steep ascent coming up, I think.
Yeah, so coming up the glen, it's absolutely beautiful coming up there, and for quite a long walk in, you are gaining ascent, or sorry, gaining height throughout that time, which makes the last wee bit easier, and you're not going in that kind of flat and then you've got a full like Munro to climb up from kind of sea level, so quite happy with that, and the views are just spectacular all the way up the glen.
Yep, looking forward to getting up to the top and seeing what we can see, because Beinn Dearg is the highest point sort of in this area, so we should have fairly extensive views, and the cloud is high today, so hopefully we can see.
Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old eyes. And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now. I'm bleeding.
So we have stopped for a bite to eat for lunch at this lovely little loch-in before we head up to the kind of main Bealach, where we'll be visiting several times. And but just what an absolute stunning settings just to sit down and enjoy a spot of food, and there's nobody else about here today. It's a great sense of isolation, and
It's absolutely gorgeous here, and the wee Lochan's got a wee island in the middle of it as well, that there is some handily placed stones you can come out and cross it, although it was a wee bit trickier than it first looked, because there's a big massive boulder you have to get on top of, and you nearly slipped off that.
Yeah, I was like in for a penny, in for a pound, and went for it, and then it was like, oh. After managing not to fall in the river yesterday, I was almost in there. That would have been bad. It would have been, but now it's time for a sandwich. Yes.
Burn all bridges, all I know. I got lost along the way, fell between the fold, pulling stitches, time to let go, so come what may.
Well, we have successfully summited the first Munro of the day, Beinn Dearg, which is also the tallest of the four at 1,084 metres. So it's a good 100 metres taller than anything else on this circuit, so it's good to get that ascent out of the way. Yeah,
we've pretty much done 1,000 or just over 1,000 metres of the 1,600 for the entire route, which makes me feel a lot better because now I know we're over halfway. And we've probably like 200 metres left per Munro, so yeah. And then I've no idea about distance, but that's meaningless right now for me.
It's been quite a nice day so far. So we've had a few rain showers pass, although quite light, and as you can see, we've actually got a view from a summit, which is good.
Yeah, we can see over to Assynt, and I've got my first view of Sullivan, which I've never kind of seen before. I've never really been up this far, so it's quite exciting getting to see new territory.
Oh, it's good. Like, you can just see all around, including this weird spiky thing we don't know what it is. Yeah, and you see that nan Ceapraichean might not be a rich day today. A little bit of rain over there.
Yeah, I think we made the right choice so far.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see in another 3 Munros time, mind you.
Where I belong, look at me, mama, what I've
So we have made it to the second Munro summit of the day. We are on Cona Mheall at a height of 978 metres. And to be fair, this is a pretty spectacular looking Munro, isn't it?
It is. The Munro itself, you know, it was fairly gentle getting up here, but you get some fantastic views back across to Beinn Dearg. And in fact, the views north have opened up quite considerably, and we think we can see the two most northern Munros of Beinn Hope and Beinn Clach.
Smashing. I'll be sure to be catching up with them sometime in the future, hopefully, on my way to 282.
They are good walks indeed, but yeah, we've still got 2 more to do today, don't we? So
yeah,
should we?
We're not going to hang about, I don't think, and get over to them. Still got a good bit of distance to get done.
It's a wee bit windy now, but we are at the third summit of Meall nan Ceapraichean at a height of 977 metres.
Oh, that's only a mere shorter than the last one.
10, but aye. Yeah. But aye, it was good. It was quite an easy ascent, wasn't it?
Yep, yeah, straight. Once you got up to the Bealach, yep, nice straight up and down. Pathfinding, wee bit dodgy, some bogs, but I mean, we must have got from the Bealach up here in, what, 5 minutes? Half an hour?
Didn't take long at all.
20 minutes.
There we go. Yeah. And now we've got one more to do and then a long walk back to the start. Yeah,
but you get a lovely view down to Ullapool from here, which is quite nice. So yeah, we're going to continue on and get this done.
So the wind hasn't died down really since the last summit, and we have now reached the fourth and final one of the day, which is Eididh nan Clach Geala at the height of 900 and now we're debating whether it's 27 or 28 metres, so it's
depends
one of
what
those
map
two.
you look at, yeah.
So I think we are all a wee bit burst, is that safe to say? Apart from digging. Yeah.
No, I'm certainly tired. I think Alice is tired. James,
I'm very tired.
Very
it's
tired.
time to go down.
Yeah.
We're not sticking about up
No.
here, I don't think. And maybe have a wee sandwich just to get us back to the car, maybe. But yeah, well, we still have a long walk back to the
Good 2
the
hours
start.
maybe.
But the views are tremendous. Like the clouds have lifted from a few of the neighbouring Munros, and it's looking spectacular. We have made it back to the forest. We got there a lot quicker than I kind of thought. I thought it was going to be one of those kind of eternal surges on, but we've managed to get there. And it's been a long day. However, I hope you guys agree, it has been absolutely excellent today.
Yeah, fantastic day. Really excellent conditions for a good path the whole way, which makes a great deal of difference, especially compared to the walk we did yesterday that you would have seen last week, that was just like bogs and marshes and rivers. Didn't have to deal with any of that today, but certainly tiring. How are you feeling, James?
I feel knackered. I mean, it was a bit touch and go for weather this morning, but didn't have to get waterproofs out, so all good.
Yeah, definitely. And I know our country's pretty small in the grand scheme of things, and there's so many parts of it that I have never actually been to, so coming somewhere like this is definitely a wee bit of an adventure, and seeing just some absolutely beautiful vistas which I've never seen before, it's made it a bit of a special day.
Absolutely, and hopefully you join us next week when, all being well, we should be heading up Nan Clach, although Alistair's toe may say differently, so
we shall see.
We shall see. But regardless, we will definitely see you on another hike.